And Judge, unlike prior years, the question this year is, with the understanding of the status quo budget, recommended budget, if you can provide briefly what that means as it relates to the operations for your department, and just for the general public that's viewing, if you can provide a brief synopsis of the services that you provide for the city, and the floor is yours.
I'm Judge Melissa Blackburn, the presiding judge of the General Sessions Court. And Warner, I'm going to let you address those two questions.
For General Sessions.
Warner, I need you to use the microphone for the viewing audience.
Sorry.
Just pull it out.
Okay.
There you go.
My name's Warner Hassel. I'm the court administrator for General Sessions Court. To adjust the chairman's questions, General Sessions Court is the court of limited jurisdiction here in Nashville. Limited jurisdiction for civil cases of 25,000 or under. And also they handle both felony and misdemeanors, preliminary hearings on felonies. Collectively with civil, criminal, and traffic, our judges handle in the neighborhood of anywhere between 200 to 300,000 cases a year. The impact of a status quo budget it will be difficult, but we can manage. Except there's a particular area dealing with night court with our commissioners or magistrates that we've, with existing resources through a pilot project, we've expanded power shift coverage because there's been a new pretrial release program that's been administered through the sheriff's office. And our commissioners are having to spend more time dealing with the setting of bond, and a bond determination process is a little bit more involved than what it used to be. And so we have some statistics where we're starting to track that to look at the benefits of implementing that program.
We have a council member. Are you ready to open it up for questions?
Yes.
Okay. Councilman Pulley.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just have a couple of brief questions for you. Thanks so much for coming before us. The salary increase commensurate with the state circuit judges, is that something that you're catching up on now that you have been behind on, or did they get raises, and can you account for that?
Yes, sir. That's been in existence for over 40 years. There was a Metro Charter Amendment when there was the merger of the old Nashville City Courts with General Sessions Court. It occurred after Metro itself was established. And so that Charter Amendment has been in effect since then. And you know, frankly, you can run one court system cheaper than two. So the jurisdiction of the General Sessions Court was expanded to include all municipal infractions whenever that occurred in the early 70s. And so that increase each year is being primarily funded now by a litigation tax that was authorized by the legislature. We were the 95th county to take advantage of that state statute. We got enabling legislation, I think, passed in 2015, and so that the annual increase for the General Sessions judges is offset by that litigation tax each year.
So have we not been in compliance with that amendment, and this catches us up, or
No, it doesn't catch us up. This is just it's treated as a budget modification because it is, but it's similar to the Metro pay plan in that there's, you know, the judge's pay grade or pay salary grade is tied to the circuit judge's salaries. So it's not catching up. It's just what's authorized by the Metro Charter.
And these were adjustments that were made during the year with respect to the state, so we are commiserate with them with this amount of money. Is that right?
Yes, sir. We have a letter that we furnished OMB that came from the State Administrative Office of the Courts that established what the new fiscal year's salary would be for the state trial level judge's salary.
Okay, and one other question. It looks like our revenue from fines, forfeits, and penalties are continuing to go down. That may be a good trend. Looks like we're down another 8% this year. Can you speak to that and what is accounting for the trend?
Yes, sir. It's principally two sources. When it comes to the traffic school, we have fees that are collected, traffic school fees, and they're dependent, their enrollment is tied to the number of moving violations that are issued by the police department each year. And so the number of moving violations each year have been going down. So as a result of that, our enrollment is impacted by that. On the criminal side of things, we are impacted by, over the last few years, there has been something that both the prosecution and the defense have approved and been utilizing much more. It's called under advisement pleas and agreed orders. And folks that are, whose cases are disposed in that manner, it's kind of like a judicial diversion type of program. And they do community service work, and some other things, and as a result, that impacts our probation supervision fees. But it's agreed upon by the prosecution and defense, and so it's inappropriate for the court to try to alter that agreement.
With respect to the former, can we deduce that Davidson County drivers are now operating more safely than they have in the past?
Very possible. Very possible.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, I appreciate your indulgence.
Thank you, Councilman Pulley. Councilman Cooper.
Thank you, Madam Chairman, and Judge, and Mr. Hassel, thank you for being here. Just a couple of quick questions, and forgive my ignorance. How in the world would you estimate fines, forfeits, and penalties for cases that haven't happened yet in the next fiscal year?
In our side, on the criminal side of the ledger, we do not collect fines or forfeits. That is done by the respective clerk's offices. So in our case, it's the misdemeanor probation supervision fees that are down, and we predict that based on what's happening on our caseloads. And like I said, the under advisement pleas and agreed orders have impacted that.
So it's kind of a statistical analysis of your caseload and the probability of what would be collected on that.
And
okay.
we're really just kind of going by history because recent history has shown that there's...
No, it's very hard to do. That was one of the reasons I asked.
Yeah.
And then the second question is your caseload year to year, about how many cases do you all handle?
In probation, it is somewhere around 3,000 now, and it was about 1,500 or so more than that at one time.
So in a flat budget environment, you are having to handle more cases for the same dollar.
Right. And two, when our caseloads were higher per probation officer, the officers weren't able to spend enough time to actually manage those cases like they should. And it was kind of a paper game. Now, as a result of caseloads being down, they can spend more quality time managing those cases like they should.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Councilwoman Allen.
Thank you. My question was related to the decrease in program revenues. I see that under both GSD and the Special Purpose Fund. Does that, you mentioned moving violations and the under advisement pleas. Are there other things in the Special Purpose Fund that don't come under those two categories that are also decreasing?
The special purpose fund, one of those components is, it's called the DUI excess fine fund. The first $100 of a DUI fine is deposited in a special dedicated account. That account benefits the Veterans Court, the Mental Health Court, and the Recovery Court. The reason those revenues for that DUI excess fine fund is down is the number of DUI arrests as well as DUI dispositions are down.
Uber and Lyft are having a direct impact on that, which is a good thing.
That is a good thing. So it's not that the police are busy doing other things and aren't dealing with this, it's that it's actually decreasing.
Yes.
That's encouraging. Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Seeing no other council members seeking recognition, thank you so much, Judge, and the service that you provide for the city.
Thank you.
Next up, we will have JIS.